Awaken the world within. Grand uprising, grand uprising, free people, grand uprising. We're going to share a little bit of information. And this is from a book where Iman had for a while. And when we talk about esoteric knowledge, it's only information where most people will overlook or not have access to, or definitely not have no interest in it. But it is information that is there. It's out there. Yeah, man. It's out there in the ether. So Awaken the World Within by let me make sure, Hilton, Hotema. Now I'm going to spend a lot of time, we just have a touch upon some basic thing. Now the image where we are look upon, this is called a caduceus. Ancient wisdom, a caduceus with a staff with two twisted snake go up it. It can also, that twisted snake, that can also reflect the DNA strain. But this thing here is called a caduceus. Now the World Health Organization, WHO, they also have a staff, but it is only one snake on it. Now this image is a symbolization of power centers being stimulated and activated, and all of this is within your body, within your temple, within you. So when them say awaken the world within, I probably can even say awaken the universe within yourself. And the power centers within your body is what them call the chakras. The chakras. So as we go along, we'll probably touch base upon these little things, All right, here, say all rights reserved, including the right to produce the course or any, to reproduce this course or any portions thereof in any form. 1962. Notice, statements in this course are recital of scientific finding, known facts of physiology, and references to ancient writing as they were found. No claim is made as to what the method cited may do for one in any given case, and the publishers, including myself, assume no obligation for opinions expressed. So when we are expressed our opinion, we now assume no kind of obligation because it's only our opinion. But this information is what I'm saying, scientifically validated, and necessarily scientist's opinion per se. Riddle of revelation. Stormy weather, cosmic radiation. Now this is a 5-point star they call a pentacle. Everybody have their own set of information, but according to this writing, the ancient masters used the pentacle to symbolize man. Man is construed or is constituted. That means a man inherently have these things within them. Man is constituted of fire, air, water, earth, and life. 2 pentacles were required to signify birth and death. The confinement The black pentacle, remember them say two pentacle. So you have a blazing pentacle, which is, it's what we are looking upon. Blazing pentacle. Then you have a black pentacle, which would be that one there. That upside down thing. The black pentacle fall of the ego into matter, birth, and was called crucifixion due to confinement of the ego in a prison. The blazing pentacle indicate release of the ego from its prison by death and was termed resurrection. The masters said, "The day of thy death is better than the day of one's birth." Ecclesiastic 7 verse 1. This is the esoteric meaning of the biblical statement. Death is swallowed up in victory. You can check out 1 Corinthians 15 to 54. So again, it is said when we're born, we become enslaved within this kind of, that's a construct. And the death of us is the release or the redemption, you know what I mean? Or the resurrection. So again, it's a next level this for my common people. And all we are doing is introduce these things. So later, man, when them come across them kind of concept and information, yeah, it's not strange to my people. So that's the black pentacle. So when they are born, this is how they are born. I come out head first. Yeah, man, when I hear about them birth when a man a jump out foot first. And I come out head first. Yeah, man, into this enslavement. Let's go on a little bit more. This is just the introduction in a people. Basic. Everybody there on world events, and that is good. We still have to stay focused on what we are dealing with around here. Mystery increases. The mystery of creation increases as materialistic science discover more about the metaphysical constitution of creation. There are two great areas of knowledge, the physical and the metaphysical. Science recognized only the physical, and scientists deny the existence of the metaphysical. We live in an age of scientists, not an age of science. Science is the knowledge based on facts. Scientists are men with all the frailties, emotions, prejudice, and errors of other men. Scientists are more embarrassed with their great ideas coming so simple. After years of diligent research, patient experiment, laboratory observations, they end in a blind alley. Then suddenly the idea fills their mind. How come? They can't explain. We don't understand the manner in which great discoveries originate. It is a process beyond the reason or beyond the reach of reason. Again, they can't explain why all of a sudden certain ideas pop into them head. They say, we do not understand the manner in which great discoveries originate. It is a process beyond the reach of reason. In physics, the rigid universe disappeared in 1905 when Einstein showed that energy has mass. The energy a man would expend in a lifetime of heavy manual labor can be weighed. It would amount to about 1/60,000th of an ounce. This page is composed of swarming atoms, which are made up of electrons, which are composed of radiation. In the past, scientists saw huge masses of materials and formulated laws to describe their functions. They then assumed these laws were correct and would apply universally. This was error in their logic. Certain laws of physics apply to large masses, but not to electrons, to atoms, or even to small aggregations of electrons or atoms. Biologists tend to be great physicists. Biology remains a descriptive system classifying and arranging facts of animative activity. John Rowland indicates that mysteries in the living world reach far beyond the materialism of biology. These mysteries are not dispelled by using the word evolution. That term merely describes a process and explains nothing. Dr. J.B. Rhimes said, "At the heart of life, as at the heart of the atom, there is a mystery not yet even suspected. There is not even a theory that pretends to deal with it. As long as life itself remains an unsolved mystery, we shall never discover and understand the higher functions of the human body." Yeah, man. Give thanks. Sacred wisdom. Yeah, man. Knowledge. The dawn of life. Introduction. I don't want to go too long with this thing, Really, don't want to go too long with this thing, but me have to bring them thing here forward. Because you have some guy in some special organization where them say secret. And a lot of them in there brag and boast, and them don't know about them level. All them old book here me have long time. When I got you and got you and got you. In fact, I think I loan this book out to my general, good brethren of mine. I know them book here, not necessarily I go find them in a print. So I have to go make sure I get some PDF and build some of these things so I can share with people and maintain my hardcover copy. And them things are hard to find. Anyway, let's get back in it. Introduction. In this course, I have embodied many valuable secrets collected with great care and long labor from the treasured wisdom of the ancient masters. That's our thing there, people. Someone will tell me, so them a write book and them a read book. Look like them, I read the book them with them themselves write. You get me? And man, I say them read book and them read book and them read book. Then we not read whole heap of books to man. What is the type of books where we choose to read? is a type of information where the Most High bring forward to us in various ways, in various forms. And them thing expose we and open we up. Plethora of information what we look upon over the years. We not just start yesterday. This is why I can run where somehow little Mickey Mouse clown we just start read yesterday. And I guarantee you don't have no kind of manuscript like this in your library. You don't have nothing like this in your possession. You understand? And when we talk about the Bible, a lot of you common people totally miss it. We not talk about religion when every day we have born religion. When we use the Bible esoterically. We look at the information that is not privy to the populace, the mainstream folk. You understand? And as we go along, we will share different perspectives and point of views. And I'm not for going on a foreign institution for go sit down and make some man tell me something enough. Look at this information. So we say knowledge, correct knowledge over ignorance. And when I care what no, when I want this thing, want to say, you blind people, dumb people, uno, what me I call dunce, uno me a chat. Lock off on a computer and go inside. It's bigger than uno. Make the 3 or the 4 people, whether on a much higher level, participate. The rest of go and go watch therapy. You understand? And the rest of people I'm on that level. This is for my common people, the very few where I say, we want to hear some of this. This knowledge will give you better understanding of mysteries and miracles which may have confused you in the past. It will open your eyes to many strange things and prove to be a guide, philosopher, and a friend. I hope you will come to regard it as the greatest boom that has ever come into your life. I do. This new knowledge will invest you with courage, hope, power, length of days, a radiant countenance. That's why my looks up. And a higher and happier personality. Your world, your universe is made by your mind. Your training and education have been designed to keep you in darkness by controlling your mind. If you digest this work, you will no longer remain on the social pattern level. Your mind will be fed by forbidden food that will force you to think and raise above the rank and file of the masses. This work will show you a new world that you will never forsake for the old one in which you have lived. Have you the courage to proceed? Most people don't. You will be shocked to see how slyly the mind is deceived and how surely man is enslaved by the powers that invent the laws and control the customs that rule civilization. These are the artificial constructs. These lessons show how the higher faculty of mind and soul may be aroused and activated, thus enabling the body through which the real man, the true man, contact the physical plane to express the highest impulses and the noblest characteristics. Thus, if you are seeking the higher sphere of mental, physical, and spiritual experience, you should find these lessons, the help and guide you need. May this message linger long with you and bring you a universe of light and life and beauty, radiant with joy and youth. Yeah, man. Professor Hilton, Hotema. Them energy, yeah, man. I want my people to read them kind of book, yeah, man. It named Awaken the World Within. I talk about it for a few years now. But I know people that's here and ignore. Now me are telling us, watch you not going at them thing, yeah, man. I'm looking at them thing, yeah, man. And I met now man come telling us, boy, don't read this and don't read that and don't look here and don't look there. But them are going to tell you where to look. And when you listen to them and I look at them, you discover that they are blind as bat. You get me? And whatever them I work with, it's confusing. Because you see them are moving in circles. Just spinning around in circles. We know one and a that. We know one and a that. When some man come about give us teaching of Marcus Garvey or even His Majesty, I said no problem, but let us learn the 7 liberal arts and sciences with the trivium and the quadrivium method of learning first. Let's learn that first, and then we can go take up anything else. Any kind of ideology or philosophy of any kind of man. Let's learn how to function on a much higher level. And again, I said, the 7 liberal arts and sciences with the trivium and the quadrivium method of learning. You get me? And that should remove the Prussian method that has been instituted and perpetuated in this American hemisphere. We no want no Marcus Garvey. We are tell we said we if do all kind of things when they talk about before and it not make we free. A man like me and have no interest. Me I show the people and say you, man and woman, are truly great. And that greatness is inherent within you. You understand? All the man them can do is hide that fact from you, but them can't really take it away. Because the moment you discover it, that's it. You're no more longer in darkness. You're now a blazing pentacle. Yeah, man. So, my people, if only they had them know, you know, occultism is the intellectual side of spiritualism and teaches a student the latent powers of his own spirit. Always I say everything there inside of the man. But man want to talk to some other man, what them call Wobia man. And so them I get power. Come in front me, I'm a burn you, man. Easily, man. With just my thought process. Yeah, man. Is man mortal or immortal? The Bible definitely answer this question. So the Bible define this question easily. Is man mortal or immortal? So the man them when I like Bible now gonna know about them information. Yeah. Old Testament. Then shall the dust, dead body, return to the earth as it was, and the spirit, animating principle, this ancestral spirit, shall return to God who gave it. Man, them wanna like the concept and the idea of God. You hear what I say? It a return to God. That means that it a come from God. And our ancient masters are write them thing here. And none of our little modern day Mickey Mouse clowns can't be no master. On our clowns, because on our hold no kind of order. On a clown. On a on a lower level. It's simple. Some may deal with it. When you now bring them kind of esoteric information here, we can open up people, meditation. That's when we can say, yeah, I want to reach a next level now. And it's still a journey. It's still a journey. So who know where I read, and now read, now have a book like this in your library. Me I can tell you, say, you're not ready. Enough I want to talk about now Freemason. And you not have this. Me I tell you again, say, you not ready. And when I get this, I'm going to show you some more things. And then I carry on to the quantum grammar. Because if you can't write contract in the quantum language or even comprehend the quantum level, what kind of Freemasonry is? Them still a trick you in a Freemasonry. That's why I'm going to bring forth information for say, open up, open up, open up. Because we are kick off them door there. And we are say freedom, freedom in and freedom in. Yeah, man. And we just keep it simple. Remember, you know, we are a mustard seed. Nobody don't know about we. It's just a handful. So we are no threat to nobody's society. We are just the free people, the free being in this earth. Rightly so. Yeah, man. So, you know, Ecclesiastic 12:7, it's going to tell you all of these things, you know. And then you go into the New Testament, where it says, God is spirit. It is spirit that quickeneth. When them say quickeneth, it means give life to the body. And a meat that it has a corpus. That corpse. Yeah, man. God, the body is really just that, a thing, until that animating spirit is within it. And the moment you move that animating spirit, then the body becomes just that, a body. Ye are the temple of God, and God dwelleth in you, and therefore is you. Boy, I'm probably have to read this again. People might want to say me a say. One thing when I try practice, I call myself my God. But if I use this 1 Corinthians 3:16, then I probably I go be okay. That's why I like for you sitting as reference and say, go and go looking at them laws there. Go look which part it is written. And it say, ye, you my people, you, I people, are the temple of the true and living God. And that true and living God dwelleth in you. Remember, you know, God are not like what some man I tell you about, you know. God are spirit. God are not flesh and blood like what some little low level people I tell you. That's why I'm say esoteric. So when some man hear me talk or share information and it said Jesus, some man get carried away, gone at them feelings. What kind of Bible this Korean king? What kind of Jesus? And now I'm going to show them can't read and write properly, you know, because I tell them, you know, say esoteric. First, got to find the definition of what esoteric is. Because there's esoteric and there's exoteric. And on a need for the research, I need for break down everything. Make some effort. So before someone out there speak, watch you know, man, check on yourself. And then when you go address around here, again, check. Check and ask. Are we on the same level? No. No. All we are trying to do is bring you guys up to this level. Rise to this occasion. Because when you think you know, I keep telling you, you don't. When you think it's this, it's that. And when you think it's that, it's not. This is how elusive this thing is. Someone have to rise to this level. You understand? So when we use the Bible or the written scriptures esoterically, because our information is not surface. we never have to go in on a theologian school for learn this thing. Because you can't learn this thing within their structured, either say colonial structured institutions. You forget some people like we got in them Vatican treasures where them have underground and walk out with some information and bring it forward so few people such as I can gain access and then share it with others such as the I. So the I then can have it. So no man not to come fool with unless we choose to be fool. No man should not be able to come in front of us and not say them a fool us unless we are choose to entertain that foolishness. So to each his own. So when me as a man talk and say, hey, no dunce boy, no come in front me. I them thing I mean, because I not dep on this level. You understand? One can read ordinarily. And one only have access to information where ordinary people have access to. Because one again all some of them kind of manuscript, yeah, one is still lost. Because one can't access one or look for, one can't comprehend, one can't grasp. So this is why I said there's levels to this thing. And it not have nothing to do with your age. A little 8, 9, 10, 20-year-old can come with this kind of knowledge and inspiration and information. While the 80-year-old don't know it. It's lost to them. So on an image, we're born on an image. And on a biological age, hey, me a 90-year-old, so I'm supposed to know. He's a 90-year-old old fool. And that's where me no want to be. From me a young youth, I decide when I look out there and see how I see some big man operate and carry and conduct themselves, I make a decision long time, so me no want to be no old fool. Period. And most of out there some old fool. I want to get offended when a man like me lace them fire like this. That's the truth. So it shall hurt. So when I say I'm a Freemason, so me I show say me I'm more Freemason than enough of you. Me just not initiated. I am no initiated Freemason, but I am a mother's son. My son, me son. And the knowledge what me keep, the esoteric knowledge what me keep. You understand? I'm in a mind I share it. But even this, I go over more sound head. Let me check and see, because I don't even look for see what I go on. Because I probably have one view in it. See that? One view. Yeah, man. Two view in a chat. Salute, Joel Jaguar C. Free, man. Simplicity. Victorious. Boy, I like that name there. Oh. Salute. I guess she has to take her book from our side table. I guess this is the book, you know? Yeah, man. I saw the energy work, man. It's called frequency, you know? It's like me there in my group chat and I share some information in the group chat and a brethren touch base with me privately and say, yeah, okay, you know, say the very same information me I share with some other ones around. So I say I saw the energy work, man. You might not bright like the man over there, so you know. You might not articulate like the man over there, so you know. You might not have eloquence of speech like the man over there, so you know, but it's the moment you start hang out with that man, par with that man, and be around with that man, and ever get on one accord with that man, then every time you open your mouth, people go and think that it is that man. You understand? When me take whole heap of years to apply myself, because my head tough, me was dunce. Me was dunce in every sense of the way. Can't read, can't write. Dunce. So me did have to go teach myself. So it take me a very long time. Whole heap of years it take me. So I'm not going to come out here and brag like, say, boy, I never have to go apply myself. It take me a whole heap of years to learn how to read and to learn how to write and to learn how to comprehend what I'm reading, not just understand. It take me years. So when some man now I come and I say, boy, because you know have no university qualification or degrees, you know have nothing from the colonial masters permitting you to speak this way, then we're gonna say, boy, we don't want to hear it because it's just an opinion and it not have no validity. That's what most people will say. But we remain consistent. Why? Because as long as it is truth for us, we are stand up with it. That's all it is. Truth are our compass, truth are our guide. So yeah, this is why we share them kind of information here, where most people will overlook. A man here, a man a talk about Bible, but true him is a common man. Him there in mud. Him can't read and write on this level. Him probably can't call words. But if you tell him, say, what does that word mean? Etymologically, him a go say, Eto what? Eto what? What you say? But this is a man where I tell us him graduate from the University of the West Indies. And when me ask those people, at what point in your higher institution of learning, what point in your curriculum were you introduced to etymological definition? At what point? At what point were you introduced to legal definition? Not even law school them reserve that for. Because enough lawyer just legal process them know. Them have absolutely no concept of law nor access to law. Because they're attorneys. Them only know legal process. But you have lawyers out there, especially the constitutional lawyers. Them now is a different kind. Them carry a different set of knowledge. You understand? And usually those constitutional lawyers are them the better judges. You get me? Because some of them not really are going to sell out. Some of them are all firm to some old ancient order where them are say this is correct and this is how it's supposed to be. Ones like those, them vote out. This is why them like majority rule. You understand? For make sure so them vote out the man of right. But all of those things are changed, people. How it have changed? Because everybody now have access to knowledge. So when a man hear me say, yo, watch on the chat, because me and Uno not up on the same level. Uno for just know that. Uno for just give thanks to a man like I pass through and I share information. So, you know, ones and ones can at least get the opportunity to bring themselves up. Yeah, man. Ye are the temple of the Most High Creator of nature, and the Most High Creator of nature dwelleth in you, my people. And therefore, the Most High Creator is you, my people. Them now want to show one of them things there, you know. Them just want to tell us on a bad no blood. Yeah, man. The church teaches that man is mortal, that immortality is a gift of God to those who believe that Jesus was the Son of God, and that immortality for all men is a lie given by Satan to Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. So this is what the church teach. The Bible itself proves different, my people. The ancient scriptures teaches that man, is immortal, my people. According to the doctrine of the ancient masters, the term man is merely a name applied to incarnated God spirit on the physical plane. Excuse me. Now, my people, I'm not necessarily going to repeat that because I can replay. But I think I'm going to leave it right here today, just for today, because there is so much here. You know what I mean? And my people is a people, you can't go too hard with them, you can't go too long with them, you can't, have them too far out here. Them are going to get tired, them are going to get bored, them are going to get, what kind of read, man? We want to hear some BC. We want to hear you send some of them boy they up under them mama. That we want to hear next. We want you run them. No. Step by step, my people. Sometimes even the child shall lead them. And when them say the child, it means the innocent. It means the man when I got bow nowhere and sell out nowhere and I try to get rich nowhere. And I put some people neck in the noose around the gallows. You know what I mean? Some high man can live up in some fancy tower. No. With the right on the ground, with the in a ghetto, what them say. That's what I mean there, because them say Portmore a ghetto. You have two blogger point out there with say Portmore a ghetto. You understand? Them must say Portmore there in a St. Catherine, And St. Catherine is a parish that big and spread out. Yeah, man, because through the Nestorian king round here, any little news round here, if you want to hear how the man them go on. You know what I mean? So I have to go find a way for govern Portmore. So nothing happening in Portmore. And go and hear what I go and say then. We're going to make Portmore become a heaven. Yeah, man. Our haven. But it going to take, step by step. Yeah, man. Because it have to be one area at a time. And the people, them, literally, have to change them point of view. And the people, them have to change how them think. We never can do this without the people, but somebody have to step up. It's like I'm on there, I'm run from Greater Portmore, 2 east in my place, what we call 1 east around here. So I'm just, my routine, because the whole of people in my place know my style. Them know my route, that's why I'm not hide from nobody. And the boy I want to do me nothing it easy. But more than mine and I try, because a long time I'm not reel up and go on with some unusual thing. And know what? Camera time now, so I know somebody I got catch me on camera, deal with some of them mother mean out there, surprising out there, man. Yeah, man, I'm up feet, man. Don't feel like me not up feet, man. I'm really up feet, man. Yeah, man. So this is where, we have to just arm ourselves with some correct knowledge, esoteric knowledge. And when we say esoteric, it means a boy. Unlike it necessarily hidden in, it's just that them go on the exoteric and keep the esoteric for the private group. And even the private group, you're not going to gain access to them information. Yeah. You have to depend way above the 33-degree level then, put it that way. Yeah, man. Again, people, I'm going to wrap it up, like when I just, share it quick and fast, keep it simple within a 1 hour mark. And again, the book is Awaken the World Within. I say awaken the universe within. Yeah, man. Simple set of information for keep in your library. Right now, I'm not think you can just purchase. Well, you should be able to purchase it, but usually man a rewrite book and them a change up a lot of information, the new things where them a put out. Everything where them a put out when new spoil right now. If you want a washing machine, I better you go spend a money and buy them old-time washing machine there. You spend a 40 or 50,000 and you buy the old-time one. And about a watch say you get an old machine. I guarantee that old one I go run longer than the new one where you go pay 100,000 for. Because within less than a month, the brand new one I go fix and service, and it go always a service. This is how Babylon structure them thing now. Because we don't have nobody at all these people accountable. China make the inferior things and send it come around here. But them now go send the inferior thing in a certain first world areas. You understand? So that's correct knowledge will bring them kind of clarity there. So again, people, I'm on just a direct the item to this book, Awaken the World Within, and hopefully the item can find interest. You know what I mean? Because enough man will say, boy, them things that boring. I'm going to say yes. Yes, because if you don't have interest, it will bore you. And why would you not have interest in freeing yourself spiritually? Because you were conditioned that way. That's why I'm going to say, don't speak. Institutionalization don't necessarily mean just school, you know. You will lock up in a prison and become institutionalized that way. You understand? So institutionalized don't necessarily mean, hey, become locked up in a prison for 3 or 4 years, or 15 or 20 years. Or because me I go to school within them system for all these years. These colonial people, them work on a level where it's beyond the grasp of you common folk. But it take a step-by-step approach to bring you guys up. One step at a time. One step at a time. Salute, Joel Jaguasi. I always take pleasure in talking to the eye, you know. Reasoning with the eye. Because we share certain things in common, such as being free and not being afraid to express ourselves that way. Yeah, man. I have to say salute to our people. The people that is a part of this thing, directly and indirectly. You guys know yourselves. The Dimitri them out there, the Ahana them out there, the Natasha them out there, the Olivia them out there. You people know yourself, man. We still say gratitude, man. And pay attention. I'm still here. Pay attention. I'm still here. Yeah, man. Bold and brave. Firm and strong. We are on the correct side of the issue. We stay on the lawful side of the issue. Salute to my public officials. Yeah, man. When them piss me off, I call them my public servants. Yeah, man. Salute to the police officers them out there. We're familiar with I and I information. Gratitude when they I them contact I privately. And give I that strength. Complete gratitude. Yeah, man. And the same goes for my court officials. Yeah, man. And watch me now when I run wire fence. And the same thing goes for my warrior them where they in some location where them say, them I call it prison. You understand? Yeah, man. When I run wire fence, man. We have good people around we have people who say them bad around we. You understand? It look like all gay people are listen to me. And gay people know say me not homophobic. Me just know say watch ya. You stay in your lane. And if you're in your lane, we're good to go. We not no problem. So the gay people them know me and talk freedom for them same way. You get me? Them just have to show respect and stay in them lane. And once them do that, freedom are for them one. The criminality, we are going to always attack against that because we comprehend, say it's a commercial foreign business. We totally comprehend that. So we are going to always tell what people say, walk away from that criminality. In fact, walk away from the criminal corporate foreign construct. But that too is a free will gesture. Remember, we are a mustard seed, you know. And look, you know, notice how much collaboration you ever hear me have out there. I must lock on up well. I'm not going to say that because You have an Aboriginal platform, Aboriginal power. Them you they always send them thing in the group chat and them send them thing where any man can participate. So I salute them brethren. It's on go through, I know for them mainland politics where them a talk about the this and that, we not for them little thing. I know about all of that. I know about the bigger aspect of things. I know about them leaders. I know about the Freemasonic Indian chief where white and come change up all of these things. So at the level I'm really take it on upon. So, you know, I may talk about being free. I not talk about partial freedom. I talk about when I'm free, I demonstrate that and I express that lawfully and I conduct myself with respect. Not no wild Indian out there. No. We are ambassadors, dignitary in this capacity. So we are whole to a much higher standard on this level. Much higher standard than the common folk we're looking at. So it's not for pay too much attention when the common folk speak. You understand? Because them only can speak according to the level of their knowledge. So most of the time we can't be offended. We just have to come and correct them. And say, be silent. You're not qualified to speak on this level. It's okay down there on that level. But up here, you have to apply yourself. You have to apply yourself. So when I have the problem, I tell some man or some woman, anywhere them there in the world, so lock your chat, watch it. All of it up on YouTube. And out here, so, we are dominated. From we step out and speak, all on a lock phone a chat. Lock on a chat. And if we are do something where una say, boy, una can rebut that and bring clarity and aid we and teach we, then a man like I support that. I go welcome that. You get me? I go support it and welcome it. Humble myself and step back. And you with the truth, I present you and your truth forward so my people can get it. And I depend on the ego thing. That's why I'm gonna play for run with some of because I'm disingenuous, I'm not lied out there. But I'm not like for point fingers. You know, hear what I talk out here. Then if me couldn't back up when me attack, say I wouldn't dare attack. So because none of you not talk like this. Not one of y'all out there. You don't go think when me have a sell a medicine. Yeah, man, I want to find all different kind of bush, dry bush medicine where we build up all roots, wine. I want to have a storehouse of these things for later. And not necessarily for now. Because the ones them where I come later, I go want these things. Them one you now spoiled with the poisonous toxin. Them no want medicine. You understand? Them want poison. So you have to leave them with their poison while we prepare ourselves. Yeah, man. Again, we have to give thanks, you know. The book is called Awaken the World Within. Powerful piece of information. Most people like to keep them things a secret. You understand? But we don't mind to share it. Yeah. We don't have no kind of self-esteem problem. Period. Yeah, man. We're beautiful inside and out, naturally. Step by step, people. Gratitude. 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 People, you know, sister, are very few ones we choose to come stand up with I. Because when truth stand up, all life flee, you know. And go man where truthful can link I and talk about I and talk to I and want to talk with I. Truthful people do that. The imposter them can't come in front of me. Because a man like me, I burn them up. I used to physically, them can't come in front me neither, physically and talk, no mess. Me will physically beat them up, like, yeah. Me will physically assault them, because me a free man, no slave. No come in front me and speak. Me lick out your teeth. Every single one of them. You get me? When you're a slave, you know your place. Because I've expressed and demonstrate. Say, we are free people here. You understand? And until you reach this level, that's when you can say, boy, all right, we now for fuss and fight. Because you're there on this level. You can discover, say, what? A whole heap of work we have to do, man. What kind of fuss and fight? There's so much of this thing are there for all away. That's where you're going to discover. But the moment you're in a mud, you just want to beat up everybody, bully everybody, shoot up everybody, chop up everybody, because you're there in a mud. You understand? But we, where is above that, I for sure they are them. Yet we now come with no whip, we are come with a piece of iron. So when we swing it across on a hip, it broke. Yeah, man, broke on a hip, broke on a jawbone, broke on a chest plate. Not no whip, we are sting on it. We now get some iron. Yeah, now get beaten with some iron, man. We broke on up, man. Put on in line. When we start talking, so my instrument get away in the people. I tell you, it's not easy. Yeah, man. That's so truth, you know, stay. So just let truth reign. Free will. Yeah, man. Freedom, free dominion, free domain. Free will. Free will. Don't speak if you're not qualified to speak. We only correspond with people on this level. And people have to demonstrate that they are on this level before we have any kind of correspondence. So stand down and let's learn together. Let's grow together and let's build. Let's keep it simple. This way we keep it real. Nothing to prove. You understand? But if you want to prove something, it shall be proven. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. And I find not shown. Not shown. Not shown. I'm going to take on the day. Salute, people. We'll touch base again later. Joel Jaguasi. Stay bold and brave. Firm and strong. Free man out there. Free man. Simplicity. Victorious. Gratitude for your presence. First, I say. I forgot to check out that platform there. I'm like, look on the people and we're in my thing, you know. Salute, people.